Yeah, I only have a couple
Yeah.
questions left.
You see that? Oh, you got my picture there and everything. Okay. You want to
Yeah,
try
man.
this one? Now this one's slightly different than the one you asked about, but there's going to be 4 of these,
Yeah,
right?
that's fine.
Let's do this one.
Yeah.
It says we're going to have unbranched means you need to go 5 carbons in a row, and you can't, have one like 4 carbons in a row with a carbon off the second one.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that. So that's how I like to start. I'll do all the carbons. There's not one right way to do this, but you got the bond drawing tool here. You see that, right? And you go from the middle. There's 2. There's
Yeah.
3. You're probably okay. You got this far, right?
I remember in your lecture,
Yeah.
in one of
Well,
your other lectures
you
from
saw one,
online,
yeah. And
it
then
the first
fourth,
yes,
unbranched carbon. And my alarm's going off. Dismiss. That's reminding me of my Zoom with my dad and my brother. That's at 6 though. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double, and it says the double bond. Doesn't say where the double bond has to be, so we can put it on the end, right? 4
mm-hmm.
structures, double
Yeah,
bond, and an unbranched carbon hydroxyl at the end of the chain. Well, there's one end and there's 2. So we're going to put a hydroxyl there. I just drew a carbon. I always start with carbons. And then you can change the label to an O there and just click on that and it becomes a hydroxyl. So that fits. Is that 5 in a row? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. And then I'm going to add one more with the same skeleton exactly. So I went here, had a double bond, and I go here, and then there, and then there's 5. And the other end can have the OH. So I do a carbon, and then I change it to an O. And there's 2. They both fit the description, right? 1, 2, 3,
yeah,
4, 5 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a row. OH on the end, OH on the end. So that's 2. And then the double bond doesn't have to be on the end. They didn't say that, right? So we can go here, double bond in
yeah.
the middle, boom, and that's 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 2 ways to put an OH on that. OH on this side, OH on this side. So let's just do OH here, put a C there first, change it to O, and then I gotta go plus minus over here. Do I have to? I don't even know. Can I get another structure for using this one? No. How do I do? I want to do 4. Is it too big? Is that
Oh, drag the bar on the bottom. The bar on the bottom, you see, like it's like tan kind, like a bit darker.
oh this one? No. How far? How close am I?
No, like when you're on the structures, like towards the structures, like on
This
like
one?
in the gray box, like the background.
Oh, right here. I see.
Yeah,
Okay,
it should
it
have
opened
let you.
up.
It should
Okay.
let you.
All right.
Okay.
And you know more than me. And then that's wait. I'm putting it in between. I lost my. Oh, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying. It's okay. They don't have to be
just
in the
drag.
right order, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
No.
Oh, I have 2 double bonds. Look at me. I can't do that. Now, I
Oh,
don't
I
remember
didn't.
doing that. Yeah, I don't remember doing that, but that's okay. We caught it in time, and I see the gray bar you're talking about now. And then we got to go 1 more carbon,
Uh-huh.
another carbon, double bond on the second and third, and then fourth, and then fifth, and then we got to put an OH on this end. And I think we'll be done. And there we go. And I think that's it. Let's see what's
But
yeah.
then for a question like this,
Mhm.
wouldn't how
Yay.
many like possible answers would there be? How would you know how many answers you could have?
Well,
Because
usually it's trial
oh
and
wait,
error, but they actually told you 4 structures. But with my exam, sometimes it's
yeah, but
trial and
like
error, and you just try to get as many as you can.
oh, okay. So like for instance, we would start with like two with the OH on the I mean two with the OH like on the left, right? And
Yeah,
then you would just keep moving the double bond around basically,
sure.
if that
I
makes
like to
sense.
do one skeleton at a time and then ask myself, am I finished with that skeleton? So I started with a skeleton here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I put the double bond on the
Mm-hmm.
end, and I did that for both of these, and then I had to follow the stipulation that the OH had to be on the
Remove the
end.
OH.
So there's only 2 ends. There's the left and the right, and I figured finished that. And then I said, okay, what other skeleton can I have? Well, I can have 5 in a row, like I have to, because it says 5 in a row,
Yeah.
and then double bond not on the end, but in the middle. And then how many ways can I put the OH on there? Well, there's this carbon that's 1
Two
away from an
ways.
alkene, the double bond, and there's one on the other end which is 2 away from the double bond, which means it's different, right? That OH is on a carbon
Yeah.
2 away from the double bond. This OH is on a carbon 1 away from the double bond. Now, if you tried moving the double bond in here, then it's the same skeleton. And if I have the OH here, it's
It
the same
just
molecule as that. And then if I put the OH over there, and it's same molecule as this. I don't know if I said that right.
so you just have to make sure it's not like the same one. It just
Exactly.
flipped or something like that.
Yeah. And
Okay.
your life is going to get easier once we learn nomenclature, because you say, oh, it's got the same name, it's the same molecule. But we're not starting that till near the end of next week or next week.
So
You'll see videos
bigger
on it.
question, like for longer. So for questions like this with the where we have to draw the structures, we can just draw the carbons, right, and then make sure the hydrogens match after.
Well,
Right?
they take care of the,
On
on
like the
these, on
test,
the
like a
Chemdoodle, they take care of the hydrogens. On the test, I don't even
yeah.
want you drawing hydrogens. I want you going straight to stick figures.
So
Me
just the
drawing
stick
all the
for the
C's and
carbon,
H's is
and then
wasting your valuable time. So I'd like to see sticks. So I'd see double bond, no C's labeled, stick, double stick, single stick, single stick, single stick with an OH off the end.
okay.
You wouldn't see any C's and H's on my test.
So
I don't want to see them. That's taking too much time.
mhm. Okay,
Okay.
and then yeah, and then I'll just study more today and go over the rest of these.
Okay.
And where should I be at? Like,